wanna go far and beyond. Derell saw your camera the other day. Derell willing to please you in any way. I said you've been watching me. I know you've been stalking me. I know you like chocolate. Kiss me from the head down to my feet. Baby, glory on me, baby. Smoke, I know you want it, Derell. I know you want it, Derell, baby. Smoke, I know you want it, Derell. I know you're the only one. They call you the only one. You said I'm the only one that can make you come. You said I can do it, baby. You said we can do it safely. You said you want me to grind and from behind. You said grown men won't know. 24/7 on the go. You said Derell running deep in that hole.
Yeah, this for grown men.
I'm like, baby,
Talking all
goddamn.
this shit.
I'm on it right now.
The only one want it.
I'm like, baby, let's get it.
Let's get it, the only one.
Let's do it like that. I know you want it, Derell. I know you want it, Derell, baby. Smoke, I know you want it, Derell. They call her the creepy people. She says she wanna know the sequel. To let her tongue go low, real slow. She says she likes to do it, tryna dick full of spit. Look to Derell, no hands, let the mouth expand. She got my shit hard and ready. Look the way she like to go steady. Did Derell about to go and let it flow. Baby, you wanna let time waste right now. Wanna hear you make that freaky ass sound. I know you want it, Derell. I know you want it. T-Pray. I like LB. I like Verla. I like Mommy. Yellow Rose of Texas. I like KIY, NY, 007. I like 'em dark skin. I like 'em light skin. I like 'em caramel. Tell me where you been. I like 'em dark skin. I like 'em light skin. I like 'em caramel. Tell me, baby, where you been. Give me something like Tiffany. Give me something like Oracle. Give me something like Catherine. Give me something like T-Pray. I like LB. I like Verla. I like Mommy. Yellow Rose of Texas. I like KIY, NY, 007. I like 'em dark skin. I like 'em light skin. I like 'em caramel. Tell me where you been. I like 'em dark skin. I like 'em light skin. I like 'em caramel. Tell me, baby, where you been. Give me some of that chocolate. Give me that chocolate, baby. Was a bitch. All I wanna do is this. Motherfucker don't know. Derell in this bitch. Niggas like to go low, but they can't get with this. Nigga trying to make money, starting off real hard. Nigga couldn't even go. Wanna know what's the show? Derell on the mic. YouTube streets in the night. Doing all that he could. Nigga gon' keep it hood. But the haters won't top me. Motherfuckers won't block me. Assholes gon' flag me. Motherfuckers can't stop me. Hating ass niggas everywhere. Jealous niggas wanna sit and stare. Derell better be aware. Hating niggas better be aware. Hating ass niggas everywhere. Jealous niggas better sit and stare. Derell better be aware. Hating niggas better be aware. Derell getting lit, yo. Derell like FICO. Derell score higher than a 7-800. That's not a typo. Derell on horizon. Channel growth is higher. Troller trying to play me. They a motherfucking liar. AFW on a corner. Can't depend on honor. She recruit another sect. Now she is a wreck. Lame niggas in another space. Seeing dollar signs in this place. Good guys gon' protect the place. Trying to keep the fucking haters away. Hating ass niggas everywhere. Jealous niggas wanna sit and stare. Derell better be aware. Hating niggas better be aware. Hating ass niggas everywhere. Jealous niggas better sit and stare. Derell better be aware. Hating niggas better be aware. Hating ass niggas everywhere. Jealous niggas wanna sit and stare. Derell better be aware. Hating niggas better be aware. Hating ass niggas everywhere. Jealous niggas better sit and stare. Derell better be aware. Hating niggas better be aware. wanted Derell. I know you wanted Derell, baby.
Welcome. Good morning to everybody. This is D Derell with the motherfucking Conscious Clientele. Happy to be here once again to entertain each and every one of you guys. Broadcasting from D Derell, the Rebirth. Good morning. We're gonna have a nice little fun live stream today. I'm not gonna be on too long. I may do a panel. Don't plan on being on for maybe about an hour and a half at the most. Right now, I'm chilling right now. I got some home improvement stuff going on. So I got people, taking care of my upstairs, putting in some floors and stuff, some wood floors and all that good stuff. So I'm definitely watching everybody, making sure they taking care of my business and so forth. And so on. And so, guys, I'm basically, again, talking about things that I'm doing in other sectors. Tonight, guys, as the title shows, I will be on the Prophet of Thought series tonight. I definitely would like the Umar, the sector to come out and support me. Come out to the Prophet of Thought series. This is his this is the base, this is his channel here. As you can see, this is the thumbnail. It's the Hours of Power with D Derell talking about dating and the Black family. As you can see at the bottom, it says the Prophet of Thought series. He said we'll get at it with D Derell, licensed therapist. He comes through for a one-on-one discussion concerning dating in the Black community. Let's get at it. Okay. I want y'all to check it out, man. I want the sector. I want our sector to come through and represent, because Brother X represents, he's like BA, be accountable. He's like to be accountable for the Manosphere. Okay, but X been doing this for years. BA been doing it for 3-4 months or whatever. X had a debate league with different teams. X has had people from all different sectors that have come to the Manosphere. Be Accountable is attempting to do the same. And in those debates and debating people from other sectors comes more interest and more growth in his channel and growth in your sector. You know what I'm saying? Are they going to do that? You know what I'm saying? Or, I think that it's important, because when I come through today, I'm going to give a shout out to the good guys. I'm going to give a shout out to Slander God. I'm going to give a shout out to people in our sector. I'm going to give a shout out to Umar. I'm going to give a shout out to people in the Umar or the sector or the fraud sector, whatever names that you got. Okay? Business Podcast says, are they going to play your song? I know you won't, Dieter. I don't think he's going to play my song, man. I don't think he's going to do that. But it'll be cool if that could happen. But I don't think he's going to play the song, because they don't really, a lot of Manosphere don't really watch my content on Umar in the sector. They mostly watch when I'm talking about relationships or something pertaining to the Manosphere, or somebody that's in the space, or a female they don't like. But again, man, it's tonight at 8:30 p.m., the Proper Thought series. I will be one-on-one talking about dating. I will be one-on-one talking about, I'll be talking about the Black family. I'm going to let you know right now. Yes, I'm going to shout out Tiff Griff. What's up, Queen? By the way, guys, man, when Tiffany wear her hair out natural with that afro and that beautiful chocolate skin, got a little lipstick on, her makeup, got that afro, Tiffany looking like just a goddess. She looked like a goddess. I love that look, Tiff. K Business Podcast says, I will be there to support Uncle D. Appreciate that. I want the sector to come out, man, because I know that a lot of guys in here have touched on some of the Manosphere stuff. I'm talking about binary code. tried to, he's kind of played around with BGS in his little sector for a little bit. A couple of people know Ghost and so on. I know that Shakim Rod wanted to possibly do some Manosphere content, all that good stuff. I want y'all to come in, man, because what you're going to see, if you want to really, really know a lot of the different characters and the diversity of the Manosphere, if there is diversity, when there are debates with people or interactions with people that they love or hate, you're going to see an array of characters on his channel. I have the way, to be honest with you, the way my name really, really became known in the Manosphere was through the debates. I got a lot of help from O'Shea Duke Jackson. That's my little nephew. My little nephew has promoted me. I've done interviews. He helping me build my little channel. A few times I did some interviews, man. My last channel, Derell, I'm going to say at least a third of my subscribers were to me delivered via O'Shea advertising and supporting my channel. I ain't gonna lie. Also, BMT helped me out too. He posted and stuff like that. But O'Shea definitely helped me out. What's up, Mr. Mojo? But tonight, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if Brother X, which is the Prophet of Thought series, I don't know if Brother X is gonna let a panel come up. But if there's a panel come up, I'm gonna let you know already. Shots are gonna fire quickly, and I may be the one to throw the missiles first, because I already know there's about 3 or 4 Negroes that can't wait to try to get at me to ask questions and try to debunk what I'm saying, because a lot of my rhetoric is anti-Manosphere, particularly when it comes to all of the statistical analysis that they claim that they can do. I'm gonna let you all know that right now. A lot of my content is anti-Manosphere, is anti-red pill, is anti-divestment. They got people here that think that it's in the best interest of black men not to date black women. They have people that think that it is the best interest of black men not to procreate with black women. There are people in the sector that think it's in the best interest of black men to go running to South Korea, marrying women that they don't even know their language, have no education on their culture, just go and pick out poor, dirty feet women from other cultures that they know very little about their culture and trying to wipe them up. Yeah, Kay, you're right. They will bring the hate. They will bring the hate. And I will be right there to yell and curse their ass out and say whatever else I got to say. And they already know I don't hold no punches. They already know I don't hold any punches. I punch to knock out. And I already know I'm already ready, because I already know who's coming up there. And I can't wait. And they're probably watching right now as we speak. They're probably watching right now. Donna Randolph said, what do you think of the village arsonist? I heard him debate on TPOT. The village arsonist, I'm okay. His character, in a sense, he makes some sense with some of the stuff that he says. I can't, I'm not with him on the red pill shit that he may say, but some of the political, economical stuff, I can dig him on some of the stuff he talk about. Sometimes the village arsenal also can be a bit unhinged and start getting all wild and emotional and shit. I think he had a nice debate with I don't know if it was, I think it was him and MOT had a good debate, or somebody. It was either him or Mr. Fantastic had a debate. That was a pretty good debate. He can debate. He has some good points. I do agree on some of his political stuff. But he cool. I don't really have any issues with him. Nkrumah Toure says, I have to say that sabotage of the race to support not dating sisters. Man, to me, be honest with you, as I'm going to talk about dating, I'm going to let you all know, I'm going to talk about how the dating, the ills of dating in the black community and why it's so dysfunctional. And the problem, and to me, to be honest with you, these guys don't want to hear any rhetoric that doesn't give the blame to black women. If you say anything that gives any inkling of blame to black men, then they have problems. It's black women's fault for every goddamn thing. It's their fault for every goddamn. Black men don't make mistakes. I know my picture. Now I want you all to understand. When I show my avatar when I bought my merch from O'Shea, black men are perfect. That I look at that metaphorically speaking, not literally. No, black men are not literally perfect. That's a metaphor to uplift black men to say that we don't have to change who we are as the foundation of who we are to fit and please other people. We don't. That's what that phrase means to me. Now, it may mean something different to other people. It may mean something different to you. It means something. That's what it means to me. It means that black men organically are good. We don't have to change how we look. We don't have to change how we talk. We don't have to change how culturally we may act as far as appropriately. We don't have to change to assimilate to others. We don't have to lose the essence of who we are to be better. We don't have to placate to the needs of others without looking at the needs of ourselves. And I think that in this society, there are positions in which black men think they have to do things that other races of men do in order to be successful and in order to be worthwhile. I say no, you don't. You're blessed. Black men are blessed with the best genetics that God has given man. We are the original man, the original people of the earth. We are the inventors of everything that has stood the test of time in human existence. Everything culturally that the world uses to function has an African origin. Okay? So why are you wanting to participate in your own genocide by not producing other black men? When you procreate with Asian, white, Hispanic, Samoan, Hawaiian, Arabic, Indian, that person that you're producing, particularly if it's a black male, even black female, yes, they may phenotypically look like a black person. Many of them are going to be somewhat ambiguous, but the bottom line, you're not getting an authentic 100% black person from two black parents. So if you love black men, if you want to look out for the best interests of black men, you cannot be in the best interest of black men, but unwilling to produce black boys to become positive black men. You see, this speaks to the hypocrisy of the buffoonery of some of the guys in the Manosphere. And to me, they're no different than guys in the divestment community. No different. Absolutely no different. Hold on one second, guys. All right, guys, just got through talking to the contractors. They taking lunch. What's going on, Chaos Rain? What's up, Mr. Moser? He said, D. Derell, did you see O'Shea addressing the trade marketing of Black Manosphere? Yes, I will talk about that. I'm glad you brought that up because I will be talking about that. I'm glad y'all brought that up because I'm actually planning on doing a live stream. Shout out to Chaos Reign for linking me to Bernard Raleigh's channel yesterday, to watch it in full scale. I was appalled at what I heard. O'Shea still on one right now. O'Shea did a live stream this morning about the shit. O'Shea did a live stream last night about the shit. O'Shea on one right now. And rightfully so. Rightfully so. But I will talk about that. So Chaos Reign said, hello, D. Derell. You going to do a long stream? Yeah, I'm gonna be on until probably about 1 o'clock. So I got like another hour and a half. So I'm gonna be on for about almost 2 hours. So yeah, I'm gonna bring up the link in about a second. I just want to make sure that I kind of highlight to those that are here, those in the sector, the good guys. Everybody else that's in the Umar Johnson sector, I would like you all to support me being on the channel tonight. I'm gonna be over there. I don't know if Slander God or Ghost is gonna be up tonight or whatever. I want you all to go check out the sector. Like people on as far as binary code and smoke God and all those other guys that's in the sector that we all interact with one another. Come check me out. Come check me out in another sector. Okay. I want you all to come check out the interaction because my thing is that if we want to grow this sector, we're gonna have to do this kind of stuff. We cannot be it's called the Prophet of Thought series. It's Be More Legends. It's on the screen right here. Let me show you his channel. You can check his channel out right here. It's the Prophet of Thought series. You can check me out over there. Again, guys, please check it out, man. It's gonna be I'm gonna have fun with it. I'm letting you know, man, it's gonna be fun. I have not had an interaction with a lot of these guys one-on-one in a long ass time. And I can't wait to intellectually debunk them because they're going to come with the same minuscule talking points, nothing different. We talked about the same shit last year, the same shit the year before that. And they're going to come up there with all this stuff and all this and all this. They're going to talk about the black family being in decline and the black woman did this and feminism. Man, I'm like, man, they're going to talk about gynocracy. They're going to talk about feminism. They're going to talk about matriarchal systems. And I'm going to sit here like, man, look, if you're a black man and you want a black family, you control that. If black men don't want to operate under matriarchy, will you create a patriarchy by creating your own family? Don't sit here and talk to me about black community matriarchy where you're joining a foreign patriarchy that has nothing to do with black men. And you want a foreign woman who basically submitted to the patriarchy of her culture, and you wanting black men to be function as slaves to another person's culture. Listen to what you're doing. You see, this is why I have no respect for the pink pill. I have no respect for the divestment community. I have no respect for SYSBM. I have no respect for the black MGTOW because all of the premises, all of the concepts that sprung out these cults stem from the fact that they are borrowing from European ideology. As you all know, I am Pan-African. I believe in the global interaction of all black people of African descent that is in the diaspora and those that are on the continent of Africa, as far as us networking and improving our quality of life. Because just as Marcus Garvey stated, a black man weak in America is a black man, there's another black man weak in another part of the world. The black man is weak everywhere. The black man is weak on his own continent. And we're not going to get any better by marrying women and producing kids that are going to be loyal to black, that are going to be loyal to non-black people. You see, right now in Africa, as we speak, there are Chinese impregnating black women, producing these Afro Asian looking kids that are not loyal they're not loyal to their mother's homeland. They're loyal to China. And they're going to grow up thinking that they're Chinese, and tell the Chinese, let them know that you're not Chinese. This is the dilemma of the biracial. Because the biracial physically looks at themselves and is at war that they psychologically and subconsciously want to be something else, because it is natural for any human being to try whatever they can to escape a negative condition. The black man throughout the world, the black man in this country, is in a position of has been in a position of oppression, has been a position of being targeted, and they're willing to do what they can to escape that. That's natural. But at the same time, you must have a clear understanding of where you fit in the world. And it's not based on what you think of yourself, but it's also based on the social constructs that you have to function under. What's up, BA? What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Check me out at the Prophet of Thought, brother. This is another brother that has a channel just like you, in which it focuses on debates and he does a lot of interviews too. He had his own debate league. He's been doing this for at least 5, 6, 7, 8 years, I think. He's in the Manosphere, man. Check it out. I think you can, so you want to take some points or learn some different things you want to apply to your own channel. His channel would be a good, thing to see something different from somebody that's doing something exactly the way you're doing. Excuse me. So I'm going to go ahead and drop the link for anybody that wants to come up. Now, as I drop the link, I want to talk about grown man. Now, for those that don't know, grown man been talking shit on the Smoke Channel. I saw an anti-Afro Spengali video. Grown man called himself preaching to the sector. They want to say that me and Max V are the biggest snakes in the sector. Then you want to say that I'm paying people to dox people. I'm the person that's funding other YouTubers and leading them on. Then you want to talk about me being unprofessional. Then you want to talk about me not being a therapist and you this and that. Grown man, listen, let me tell you something, grown man. Don't get mad because your wife choosing on me. Don't get mad because she was flocking around on my channel. Don't get mad because your wife get turned on by my song because I put her in the song. Don't get mad at that. I thought we was cool, brother. Last time I spoke to your wife, we chatted. She was like, oh, we laugh at the song. It's cool. We good. I don't have no beef with you, brother. But don't get mad because your wife choosing me. Don't get mad, grown man. Don't get mad. The only one. The only one that can make me come. Grown man, don't make me make grown man. Stop, brother. Look, you're not on my level, brother. Don't make me come after you, man. Look, just stay in your place. Keep your mouth shut. I don't even mention you because you are irrelevant to the sector, grown man. Don't make me come after you, man. You know, I've been getting away from the fuckery. I've been doing a little Manosphere shit. I do my little the sector shit. You know, I got 2 songs I'm trying to drop out by the end of this weekend with Creepy People and one for Stargate. And Stargate, if you're listening, what's up, baby? I mean, stop, man. Stop, grown man. Don't make me make you the topic of the sector. Don't make me make you the topic of the sector. Because see the thing about it, brother, you got all these choice words for me. Dude, I don't even fuck with you, man. I don't fuck with you. I don't talk to you. I don't never say anything. Matter of fact, I really don't have anything bad to say about you. But what I've noticed that when I listened to you, you were so envious of Derell. Whenever I know somebody want to bring up and attack my professionalism and my license and me being licensed, that's when I know you're envious. Because my thing is that this channel is not about that. If you want to check out Derell as a therapist, go to Derell Life Solutions. I'm not a motherfucking therapist 24/7. This channel is not a therapeutic channel. This channel is a channel where I can say what the fuck I want to say just like anybody else. And I have the right to do that, and my license does not prevent me from doing that. And nothing I'm doing is unethical because nigga, you're not my client. And you got to understand, ethics and professionalism is under the umbrella of you operating, providing services. Okay? Meaning that I'm functioning in professional environments. This is not no motherfucking professional environment. This is goddamn YouTube. The fuck you talking about, grown man? This is YouTube, man. I ain't got to ethically bound to shit. To a certain extent. He's sitting there and he doing this, and he paying every nigga. Who I paid off? Who did I pay? I can super chat anybody. I can cash out who the hell I want. Why are you pocket watching me? It's funny how they got Negroes, men and women, man. They love to go in the chat and watch what other people are doing. And obviously, grown man, you've been feeling this kind of way for a long motherfucking time. Let it out. If you was really a man, grown man, you could have came on my channel and spoke your mind. Because I'm going to be honest with you. I don't have a problem coming to you. I don't have a problem coming to you, nigga. I don't have no problem whether you on Smoke Channel, anybody else channel. If I see you on this side, I will approach you on this shit and confront you. You the one was holding it in for so long. Now I know how you really feel about me. Now, nigga, I don't apologize. I told your wife, you know, I was just playing with the song No Harm. Now, fuck it. Far as I'm concerned, if you got mad at a nigga, I'll make another song and make you even more mad. Since you want to start talking shit. I'm sitting here, I'm thinking anti-Afro about to go in on me and some shit she claims, you know, the lies of anti-Afro. I see this nigga up in here, man. Just running his motherfucking mouth, man. Just running his goddamn mouth. Big time. I'm talking big time. Saying all kind of shit. I want y'all to listen to this shit. I'm sitting like, where the fuck this come from? Like, dude, why are you bringing my name up? Why you got my name in your mouth, grown man? I'm like, grown man, I don't think about you, dude. Matter of fact, you are irrelevant in the sector, brother. Like, nigga, nobody watches you. Nobody cares about you. I didn't even know you had a channel. Like, you know, Anti-Afro love shit like this. Let me let y'all listen to this shit. Listen to this shit. Fair use. Wow. God. Nigga, are you gonna kick me out? Come kick me out. Come kick me out. See, just talking shit. We out of here. Nigga, I created this space for you. What are you talking about? See, that's what I mean by these new niggas that come around in the sector. Niggas that don't know shit. Nigga, if it wouldn't be for me, you wouldn't be here. There wouldn't be no sector. There would be no conflicting activities going on in this sector. But because before me, there was no opposition. There was no back and forth discourse. It was just one person, or two or three people talking shit, and everybody else was just listening. Donna said she recently. Tell me, Donna, what did you think about the debate, Donna? She said she listened to that. Yeah, man, we was going at it. That shit was crazy. I really won that debate, by the way, but I know the people in there didn't like me. Actually, it was that debate that made a lot of people hate me in the Manosphere. That debate was the debate that really made people be like, who the fuck is Derell? So tell me what you thought about it, as far as who you thought won, or just everything that was said, Donna. But let me let y'all listen to this Negro grown man. Just want to put his mouth and put his thoughts in the shit. I told motherfuckers a long time ago, the two biggest snakes in this motherfucking sector is Max Funk and D. Derell. I told Smoke that. I told Smoke that. Them motherfuckers got to be out of here, man. I don't know why they mad at you, man. I don't know why people mad. Then this old cool ass nigga want to know why we mad at Al. And Al was talking mad shit about black women being ugly. Al was lying. His fucking assistant living home ass was lying about what he had and what he was doing. I'm like, come on, man. Why are we mad at Al? Really? This nigga talking about, this nigga showing sympathy for Al bitch ass. Of all people. Of all people on earth, you want to show sympathy for Al. If that ain't some coon shit I ever heard in my life, somebody that has talked shit about black people. Are you serious? Are you serious? Listen to more. Now let me fast forward to the end, like the last 5 minutes. This when this nigga really was talking out of his ass. Hold on. I want y'all to listen to this shit. The two biggest snakes in this motherfucker. Yeah, really? Kick me out, nigga. First of all, what the hell are you doing, grown man? You don't want to claim you stay with money because you got to work 24/7 and shit. Nigga, I ain't got to work 24/7 because I work for self. Nigga, right now, I'm chilling at my house right now while I'm getting wood floors upstairs, nigga. Okay? I make money when I'm asleep. I make money where I'm at the office, nigga. I can be on vacation and I'm making money. Nigga, I got over 10, 12 people working for me for my business, contractors / and employees. Nigga, you need to get on the game, nigga. I mastered the game. Want to talk about working? I don't got to work 24/7. I got residual income, passive income. You need to learn to get on game, nigga. And you like what, 50 years old talking like, nigga, you like 50 plus? And you still ain't get it yet?
For what?
You damn right. Nigga, ain't nobody worried about coming to me for shit. If they want to come to me for shit, nigga, you got the email. You can hit me up. We can do a professional consultation. Other than that, nigga, shut up. Nigga, you don't know nothing about counseling. Shut up. Who did I dox? Who did I dox? Nobody to give a damn about. I never doxed you, nigga. Nigga, you ain't even irrelevant. Nigga, if it wouldn't be for your wife, nobody would even know you. Your wife made you relevant.
So what is it all for, bro? To make my child and my wife look bad?
Oh, what am I? What am I? Tell me what I am. Tell me what I am. Tell me what I am, grown man. Tell me what I am. Nobody, it's just a thing. You a grown ass man. Why would I come to your house? Nigga, why would I want to come to your raggedy ass house? Why would I want to come to your raggedy ass house? Why would I want to come to your house? You want to know how I got my therapy license? I got a bachelor's degree in psychology and I got a master's degree in mental health counseling. That's how the fuck I got it. And then after that, I spent 3,000 hours on an internship while I was working in community mental health. I passed the fucking test and I got my license. That's how I got it.
Citizen with your time on street. Just be
Really?
They just say you're fake, man.
I'm fake?
How fake you are, man. I wasn't like y'all when I was a kid, man. I didn't act like y'all when I was a fucking child, bro. When I was 15, I didn't act like that, bro. I never did anything to any type of civilian. That's why I always tell you, women and men, and they never did nothing upstairs. They can go tell them whatever the fuck they want. They got a right to go tell the police on anybody they want that they see committing something crime. I don't give a fuck. If they never listen, that lady across the street, she sees somebody commit, she falls for time. She has a right to time. But you niggas that supposed to be in the field, when it get hot, you want to go run town behind that room. You ain't call the police on that road real good. But you gonna run around here talking like you a tough guy and shit, but then you gonna resort to the field?
Lord.
Because you say that man threatened you and your children and shit, but you acting like a nigga that do the same thing to her?
Lord, oh Lord.
See, but you can get away with doing that shit to niggas like Red Pill.
Yeah, so that's what he said about me. That's what he said. That's grown man talking shit about Derell, like just saying shit about me. And it's something how when you can't out debate me, when you don't really have nothing to say, it's like niggas always want to attack people. Everybody want to attack my profession. I never seen this shit before. When you can't, when all else fails, oh, what kind of therapist are you? What kind of nigga? Are y'all that fucking dumb and stupid to think the way I act, my YouTube persona is the same how I act in real life? Are you that dumb to think that? Or when has YouTube ever been a therapeutic environment? Matter of fact, there's too many people right now trying to replace and deter from going to therapy, trying to use YouTube as therapy. That to me in itself is problematic. What's up, Chaos Rain?
What's good?
What's up,
Hear
brother?
me good? My audio
Yeah.
good? Yes. Hey, everybody sign up. Anybody want to come up, man? Talk to Derell, man. There's a lot of discussions. And as you know from what you have said early on to the stream, Derell, that you were disappointed like I was. And I'm not sure if the video still exists. It might have been took it down. But I hope that you caught it. And I was watching Crimson Cure and her reactions. And she was disappointed as well. You get me?
Yeah.
And this is the same argument
Yeah.
the city had with these same guys over a year ago. Well, I was thinking about this and saying it's going to be a point in time, this has to be something much bigger. When dudes try to say, you know, we're good where we at and it's going to, no, you're stagnant right now. You get me? And because media is shifting, and it is, brother, that a lot of change is going to come, right? And if you're a smart content creator and you think you're going to be sustainable on one platform or whatever, you're sadly mistaken. You get me? Why do you think some of the top people that were in this space disbanded doing way better? Wait. Look at Kevin Samuels. He was around these cats, had these conversations. When he said firsthand, buy me out, a lot of them couldn't do it. So you know he said, I buy myself out personally. And now he's like over 1 million subscribers. Now I'm not saying he's a millionaire yet, but because he has more notoriety now, he's going to get there very faster now, much faster now. You get me? So he actually bought his own freedom. And he did not really reference much to space at all. He might say one content creator here, but he's not talking about all the rest of them. You get me? So I'm really interested in hearing your real overall take. Did you even get a chance to see it? Because
yes, I did. I saw it in its entirety. I was appalled, man. I was appalled.
Now, what things that you find from a therapist perspective, that you were disappointed the most?
Well, well, to me, this I'm not gonna say from a therapist perspective, or just as professional business. I'm looking at because it intertwines, man. This is the issue that I have. I don't have an issue with the concept of having this website. I don't have an issue of what this brother is trying to do. But the brother is being disingenuous by thinking that there's not an economical basis for what he's doing. To say that I'm just doing this just for the good of everybody. Come, stop. Man, I've been in business too long.
Okay.
And when it comes to business, nobody doing shit just because.
For free.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If it's not about either you're doing something to make money or you're doing something to make yourself look good, to increase your persona or your reputation. There has to be a benefit. It don't always have to be economical. Okay, it could be reputation wise, it could be image wise. But I'm gonna say this, man. Ramil was acting like a bitch. I'm sorry. Ramil was acting like a little bitch. He really was. And to me, you gonna take my image, man? Nigga, your image ain't worth shit. Stop. Your image ain't man. Like
Damn,
some of these guys need to stop
shit,
with this shit
fuck.
about my content. Nigga, y'all don't own that content. YouTube can take that shit down. Okay, let me say this. See, this is what's missing, chaos. Cause these niggas actually think they own this shit. What if this dude pull up that website, right? And YouTube decide to terminate everybody's channels? What the fuck y'all gonna do then?
Bro.
No. Just answer. No, I just want you to answer that question. Let's look at the hypothetical.
Okay.
Let's just say everybody on that list that BGS conjured up, okay, and YouTube decided everybody they don't want to fuck. They don't want to deal with that, and they're gonna everybody on that list. They gonna say y'all committing hate speech, and they terminate your channel without you knowing, like they did me. Like they didn't when they terminated my channel. They didn't let me. They just did the shit. So what if they did that? Chaos. What's gonna happen then?
Well, my thing is this, because I do feel that they have another place to stay. I'm gonna be honest
Yeah,
with
but
you,
it ain't making no YouTube.
Black men.
It ain't making YouTube money,
No,
man. They need to stop with that.
I know. Let me tell you something. This is me, because I expand myself besides YouTube, because it's very difficult to grow following. I get it. It's work. That I cannot depend on this media just to have something. I already conclude that back in the end of 20. Well, actually, it's during. Was it when I started doing it? During the middle or end of 2019, right? But my thing is this: let's say it takes everybody down because they can't have this content on their shit. Okay, where else you go? You're not going to that Black Adventure, which is now called Some Adventure stuff, that's owned by somebody else now called Black Man helped build that website with the assistance of Obsidian, because Obsidian put his money on it back in 2019. They didn't fund that. They didn't keep that going. So the man that helped construct it, that's from DC, had to sell it. Did you know that?
Right? Yeah, I know.
That
It was
was another
sold.
place. That was another place Black people could have, especially make a Harvard, to put their content. They didn't support that, so it died. You get me?
Right.
So I'm thinking, if you on here and you're making the money, whether good money or fair money, you have to think, say, if there's no YouTube tomorrow, there's nowhere else you probably might go to hope people will support you like that. And we all know niggas.
That's chaos. There's no other platform where they can go and make that kind of money. That's the reality. That's the reality.
Okay,
You're
well,
not
all right,
making that money on Facebook. You're not making that money on Instagram. You're not on OnlyFans. Nigga, you making the money on YouTube. That's it.
Bro,
Bottom
all
line.
right. I agree with you. I agree with you. Yeah. Outside YouTube, there's no other place. I was gonna say a Black website like Black Adventure would have been the other place, but the problem is they didn't support it. So you're right.
No.
If YouTube takes you out, and let's be honest, you know, many channels were removed from a lot of Black male content creators for shit like this, that they talk about certain things, and eventually they got either demonetized or removed, and they had to start over. So let's say YouTube said this content will no longer be allowed, period. Right? You can't talk about anything else, because they kick you off. You get me?
Right.
Because everybody that's talking about comic books, food, and stuff, they already made their money and making more money because they got it at a point in time while YouTube was still freely without all the restrictions. You building your audience now, doing it now, you got now have to, in my opinion, start paying for the advertisement, because they will not do it freely. If you create certain content, it will get some eyeballs, but it won't get a lot, because when they get you and the person creating content, they could conclude, say, "Oh, this is not a nigga doing content," and you know how they're racist. They're gonna use the algorithm same way. You get me? If you're talking about black this, black that, which Black people always talk about, and I'm gonna be fair, honest with you, to give it insight. You can't refer race on YouTube and think they're gonna give you your attention. They cut that out a year ago too. You get me? So you can't talk about black women.
Yeah. So my thing is this.
Go ahead.
Just kind of giving you what on the video itself. My thing was that the dude was being disingenuous. Then you got sheep sleep, sheep easy sleep, whatever TV came on there to act. To me, be honest with you, he had no place on the panel, as far as I'm concerned. He had all he did was riled up shit. The only thing I can say is this, man. O'Shea had a point. I mean, if they don't want to do it, man, what the dude should have did, and this is where I think I understand he felt like it was going to be too time consuming, but man, getting somebody okay and to put your stuff up, what he should have did was came at it from a position of business. Offer them a contract.
Okay.
This is the percentage of what you're gonna get or whatever. We whatever from some incentive. You had to give a contract with an incentive for them to post your content. Come there in a position in which both parties could benefit. Present a contract or some type of a contractual agreement and give them the opportunity to say, you don't need the whole Manosphere. All you need is a good 10, 15 people. And then from that point,
my thing is this.
You didn't need everybody.
My thing is this. If he was doing something like that on his own, right? I'm be fair honest with a lot of people. They're gonna like this. This is why a lot of people do what they do, and they don't waste time getting permission from a lot of people in the space. Cause look how they carry themselves. You know what? There was like hippies set up to the master, like Aaron Fountain writing an article, and he never came out to do no interview with these cats. You know why? Because look how they behave. You think anybody that decided to talk bad about these cats, they're gonna sit there and say, now we're gonna entertain the conversation? No. Why?
Right. My thing is this.
Let me say this.
Yeah, go ahead.
I give him respect that he came up to explain himself, because like a man, he wanted to sit there, pose a thing what he's doing, and try to rationalize why he do it to a bunch of dudes that, let's be honest, if they're not the founders, besides O'Shea, I get it. But he's sitting there trying to have a conversation with dudes that, let's be honest, now I'm not in business like that. You're in business. Yourself own
right.
LLC. You're actually a business person. How many dudes that are really professional business that I could look up right now that is employing people, not just 1-2 people like a mom and pop shop, like actually employing people that's like 20 or more? I'll wait. That's where I'm at with it, Derell. But go on, I'm listening.
My thing is this, man. Number one, he came from a position of being disingenuous about things. If you was about business, you want to talk about how you helped everybody, man. When you're doing something like this, you should have came straight up business, like with a contractual agreement, contractual agreement, memorandum of understanding of, listen, where you could have something signed. And this shit would have been, and if either they agree or they don't agree. The next thing I'm looking at was that this dude, if he was smart, he should have made himself known to everybody that he wanted on the list. Go on their panel. And I'm not even just saying let them know what he was doing at first, but at least let them be familiar for who he is, become liked by these people.
Who he is. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Yeah.
You come from out of nowhere doing this. You can't expect O'Shea and Ramil and Mr. Fantastic and we just gonna open doors. Like, I mean, you can't expect for dudes not to, Edward and all these other guys that was up there, you cannot expect them to be skeptical of what you're trying to do with nobody being familiar with you. This dude came from out of nowhere, and all he fucked with was masculine mercenaries. That's all he fucked with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Regardless if you listen to everybody, you went to Angry, but yeah, it's cool. Angry Man said whatever, but that's fine. But my thing is that you should have made yourself available. I mean, at least someone that supported them, like, hey, come on a panel. give positions on stuff, allow them to be somewhat, even vaguely familiar with you before you trying to do some shit like this. Like these people don't know who you are. They don't know your ulterior motives. And that's the main thing. Nobody knows your motives. And that's why I said if you would have had a contract, came with a contract, your motives could have been stated in that contract. And if you would have went against that, you would have breached that contract. That's real fucking business. If he was really about business, that's what he should have done. So then all he had to say was, no, I don't want to do it. I don't agree to the contract. And if they do agree, they agree on the contract based on what was outlined. And so this whole thing about what's her name? Kendra D. Kendra D, I think, man, yeah, Crimson Cure Kendra D. She meant well, but she meant well. I really don't have no issues with what she was trying to do. But the thing about it is that I don't think she really thought it out as far as how this was, as far as thought out how this was going to look to the guys in the sector. You know, she thought, oh, this was just going to be, fundamentally speaking, it is a good idea. But when you look at all the things that can come out of it, what can develop out of it, who's on the list, who's not, how the information is perceived, how this guy is going to market on his website.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of things. I don't think they thoroughly thought out all of that and how other guys. And see, I know she was looking at it like, I can't believe you all are a black man is trying to help. No, he's not just trying to help. You can't be that naive, Kendra D. This man is out here to make money too. And I don't have a problem with that. I really don't. But just put it out on a contract. Put it out and state.
But
state what you want to do. State how we're both going to benefit. And give them the opportunity to say, based on that. To be honest with you, I would have been against them even just giving him a verbal agreement don't mean shit. That a verbal agreement means nothing in business.
No, everything has to be now written on paper now. It has to be done professionally. But it goes back to again, D. Derell. How well niggas are well versed in contracts? Not many.
Huh?
We do very sloppy shit in regards to business. Over as a people, as a collective. As sorry to say that, that's how we rock. And I would say this. Cause one thing, me listening to that interview, I find it ironic that this man had to go before looking for any man, he goes search and find a woman first, like Kendra D, in regards to direction how to go about this, to get in contact, maybe with the Mask of Mercy. Maybe. I'm trying to remember because this is like yesterday, and I can't go back and rewatch everything. That it tells you how the average black man, we do not only we don't trust each other, but we had to still go by in regards to some women just to get some approved to get certain things,
Well, I don't know about all that, but I'm gonna say this. I mean, most black men don't use women as a proxy to do business, but I hear you.
You might not agree, but listen, if you listen to him, he said that. So, he's not the only one. I had another friend that does content, how even his upbringings as an adult, he did not really put his faith and trust in other men. You know what I'm saying? And this is a condition that most black men got to start break out of this. You get me? I know that we don't want to work with each other because whatever reason, that's mental illness that we got to address. But we're going to make that sacrifice, say, regardless of any situation, I'm going to go seek and find a black brother just like me first to get done. That is conditioning mentally. That has to break. Because let's be honest, when I look at the people that help put out this magazine, is somewhat most of the artists, the editors are mostly women, which I don't have no problem with. But a lot of just in their feelings with that, like they just want pure men in this. You get me? And you lucky to get 5 men on the same accord to get some shit done. But to get like a project, a magazine, nah, man, you're gonna still have some women in the backgrounds working on that shit. You get me? And that's a sad truth. That's the honest truth.
Yeah. So another thing another thing that I was looking at was the fact that um, the dude in trying to do business, man, this dude was speaking reckless as hell, man. This nigga was speaking like
Oh yeah, I
reckless.
agree with that.
That nigga was reckless. I'm like, dude, how you gonna try to do business with people? This nigga was up there yelling at people, cursing. I'm Suge Knight of the goddamn this and I'm I'm like, goddamn. I
Yeah,
said, how
that
you gonna wait a minute, man? You can't. How you gonna do business and you talking to people? I mean, I know this YouTube, but goddamn, you know, shit. I mean, the dude was reckless as hell, man. And he was like, and then the thing about it is, um the dude was reckless. I mean, yeah, Ramil was crying, but at the same time, the dude was speaking reckless with him, and you know, he was going back at it with O'Shea like that, and I'm like, damn. And O'Shea asked some legitimate questions. I don't agree with everything he said, but I think he asked legitimate ass questions about, dude. You're coming out of nowhere with this, man, and it's not that we was not going to be open to what you're doing. Is that you went over us to do the shit without even just simply just, like I said, becoming familiar with them, come on a panel, an email, no communication. And my thing is this, and to be honest with you, I think he strategically did what he did. Okay,
yeah.
you know why? Because the masculine mercenaries don't really be fucking with everybody else in the manosphere. They kind of like stand alone to themselves. They don't really be fucking with everybody like that. You know what I'm saying? And so
Yeah,
he
I know.
went with them.
Yeah, I know.
And let's not act like he didn't know Angry Man coined the term, because this nigga knew Angry Man. Everybody know Angry Man. If you've been in this space for any amount of time, you know Angry Man came up with the Black Manosphere name. Money. Okay? Everybody know that shit.
Yeah.
And so
Mm-hmm.
now Kendra D was, then she went on this thing about, well, y'all don't really support me like that. If you had been supporting me, you would have found out that he did content with me. Okay, so what that's supposed to mean? So now we like, I'll be honest with you, there's certain sectors, particularly those that follow O'Shea, don't like Angry Man, including myself. And I don't really fuck with Angry Man content. Now I watched Kendra D. I've been watching Kendra D for maybe the last 8 to 10 months. I'm not a big fan, but I watch from here to there, and I don't know nothing about this guy. So you can't hate. And my thing is that you can't get mad for people for not choosing not to want to deal with you based on who you affiliate with. That's just the nature of YouTube. There are a bunch of people that listen to certain people and don't listen to other people just on account of beefs and other different stuff. So that's just the nature of YouTube. What's up, brother Speed?
Hey, Derell, how you doing?
What's up, brother?
Oh, nothing much. So this guy went behind everybody's back and stole and trademarked the Black Manosphere. That's why I'm getting from this, right?
Right?
And he went to the people who really don't mess with the Black Manosphere to do it. I mean,
He went with people that don't necessarily deal with the masculine mercenaries,
right.
which is Angry Man. Basically, the people that fuck with Angry Man for the most
Yeah.
part.
Yeah, I know about them. I really don't listen to them that much either. I mean, because I used to listen to Angry Man a lot, but then it just went back to the same stuff, and then he every once in a while he pop up with beefs with Obsidian and O'Shea, and I'm like, okay, I can't get with listening to him. And yeah,
Right.
Kendra D, I don't know. I find Kendra D, there's some things that she talk about, but most of the time I find her kind of boring, just to be honest. So,
Okay.
I kind of, but for her to come up here and say, well, if y'all would have messed with me, y'all would have known about this. I'm like, lady, you don't own the Black Manosphere. That's not your thing. Didn't your group run away from the Manosphere because the whole thing? I don't know what the whole thing with Obsidian and O'Shea and the whole thing with the B1 people and all that stuff going on. You ran away from this group, so why would you think that people from the Black Manosphere is gonna go rock with you? And you know how they feel about women anyway. So why would you even think that they were going to rock with you? Oh, because you agree with their talking points. There's some of them that they don't want women in the Black Manosphere. Period. So I don't know
Yeah,
why. I don't know why she was thinking that, and for her
yeah,
to get mad about it, that's goofy. But
yeah, man. She. I think she was really taken at the opposition that she received on the panel, and then they straight up said they got to issue the fact that he went through a woman to do it, and she know how these niggas think. She should have known that. That's what I'm saying. The naivety
yeah,
of Kendra D to not think that these Negroes wasn't gonna get mad that this shit was parlayed through a woman.
well, the thing about it is she's been, I guess, protected for the longest time by a lot of the dudes in the Black Manosphere. She's been praised a lot. She hadn't really got a lot of criticism. The only criticisms that she got was from women. You know, the women that don't like the Black Manosphere. That's who she got most of her criticism from.
Right.
So she's thinking that, okay, well, if I put my name behind it, nobody's gonna get mad. Wrong. You thought wrong. You forgot there's people in the Black Manosphere that don't like women like that. They
And
were
don't want
there
them
was
part
some
of nothing.
right. They were mad. Remember that when O'Shea, Angry Man, Obsidian went to have that meeting and they went to Ren's channel to do it? They were
Right.
mad about that.
Sure
So if
were.
they were mad about that stuff, why would you think for a second that you're gonna try to bring in this guy in and then think, oh, I'm Kendra D, that they're gonna be cool with it? No. And the
Nope.
way that this guy did it that was sneaky.
It was.
And so
And the
yeah,
dude
they don't.
already got sponsorships. That's another thing that made them upset because they felt like now that you got sponsorships, the sponsorships are gonna try to dictate what kind of content come out the manosphere,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
which is true.
Yep. So she. I don't know what she was thinking, but this that's the part when you've been coddled and protected for so long. Now you think you can do anything. That's the same way with Jessica X. They think she thinks she can just say and do anything, and they remind her real quick, no, you can't just do anything here.
Right.
So it is what
Well,
it
my
is.
well, my thing is now, man. O'Shea, now they on the thing like, man, don't put my name, take my name off the. But see, the Negro they should be mad at is old crusty ass BGS. That's who they should be upset with because he the one made the list without consulting them.
Oh, BGS made that list and gave it to
Yeah, the nigga made the list without even consulting with the people. That's what they really should be mad at.
you.
He the one created the list.
You're right. If he the one gave him that list,
Yeah.
yeah, that's.
That was that old
But
crusty
then
fucking Al
BGS.
Thomas ass Negro was the one who put that list up there, knowing how the manosphere is. You
Hmm.
know, he the fucking great grandfather of the shit. He should have known. He should have known some of these people out there was gonna take issue,
Well,
especially O'Shea. I knew O'Shea was gonna go have an issue, especially the big people and Obsidian.
yeah,
Whatever.
O'Shea.
Yeah,
Oh, I know Obsidian was gonna have would have a problem with that. Because, like I said, yeah, they part of the Black Manosphere, but they have their own brands, and you're putting their names in there without no permission or anything. That's messed up. And BGS, I'm not even surprised because he's in the same light with Kendra. That man has been protected, coddled for the longest time. So he think he could do anything too. So yeah, but that's some of these people in the Black Manosphere who've been worshipped, pedalized, and then they say, well, we can just do anything. No, you just can't do anything.
No, man, you can't. You can't. And my thing is that looking at it from the optics of it, I think that if done correctly, this would have been a great opportunity for the Manosphere itself to be on a website that can draw that kind of traffic, and you also have the ability to be on Amazon and so it would have given the Manosphere a lot of exposure. However, it should have been done a little as far as the communication or the lack of communication. The process of undergoing agreements and helping these people understand what he was doing, that they dropped the ball on that, and so forth. And to be honest with you, I see this as being the thing that's going to happen as this beef, as all this controversy occurs with this situation, is that there are a lot of content creators that have smaller channels that's going to be on top of this shit. No, it's not the people who are at the main the people who have the main issues are the people who are at the top who get the most views. But I'm talking about people who got like small, medium channels that could use a boost. That those are the guys that I think that's gonna be like, fuck my loyalty to whoever. If I got a chance to build my channel, I'm going with them. What do you think, Chaos? What do you think, Brother Speed? Hello, guys. Are you there? Hello?
I didn't.
Hold on, Brother Speak. Let me bring you out and bring you back in. Brother Speak, are you there?
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Yeah, I didn't hear. Did you say something else? I didn't hear.
I said that I think the big controversy that's going to occur in the future as this progresses is that the smaller channels in the Manosphere, the people that are not as popular as the top, they're going to jump on this and they're going to basically bypass their loyalties to something to be on this website.
Yeah, I can see that because because before they had to go through O'Shea, Obsidian. I guess O'Shea and Obsidian. I don't know about Angry Man, but now you or either Game Changer or Mr. Fantastic. But now you ain't got with this website. You ain't got to do that. You just go jump in and say, "Yeah, I'm part of the Black Manosphere." And what they gonna do? They can't do anything because they don't own nothing. They don't. And I think Ramil kind of warned them that something like this was going to happen, that somebody was going to come in and take it over. He warned them about it, but they didn't want to listen. So it happened.
Well, if he wanted to hypothesize, he should have took the necessary things. He should have did what was necessary to prevent that from happening. Took some preventative measures. I mean, what you thought that they're just gonna wait on your hands or whatever? I mean,
Well, I don't think Ramil really want to be. I don't think he wants to be associated with the Black Manosphere like that.
But that's
Cause
that's his fan base.
yeah, I know. It's like I know, but that's it's like, yeah, you want the fan base, but you don't
Hello,
want to be.
sorry, brother, you bargain.
You don't want to
Chaos
be
friend, you
the
there,
just like when he
Chaos?
was going against.
Hold on, brother, speak. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Go ahead.
Am I bargain?
No, you good.
Yeah, I think like I said, like he was having the issue with SYSBM. They was trying to include him in that, and he was like, "No, I'm not with y'all. I like you. I like some of the people, but I don't want to be. I don't want my name associated with it." And I think this is the same thing. He didn't want his name associated with him, but but he still take the fan base. So
I I guess, man. This shit crazy, man. O'Shea went live this morning about it. He went live last night. He went off on everybody.
oh yeah, oh yeah, you know
What he
O'Shea.
said was that, man, if anybody go in there, whatever, he not supporting them. He gonna try to go live and do stuff to hurt it. He already said this shit gonna be crazy for the next few months. I can see it. So I mean, he talked about the things he gonna do to make sure it don't. He gonna go the long way with it. He don't care if they make initial money.
Gonna be
Man,
a
he was
field
just
day with
like,
this.
huh? Hello?
No, I was saying, yeah, I was saying that, yeah, the people who are against the black man said they having a field day with this right now.
Yeah, man, because this is only gonna. I think the didn't the site go live today? Or I was on the 5th. I think it's going live on Amazon.
I don't know. Maybe it is. I got to look at it. I got to look at it some more.
I know Bernard Raleigh said he bought it for $5.99. The magazine was like $5.99.
Yeah, and he said he read it. I didn't really. I caught some of the live stream about Ramil when Ramil was complaining, so I didn't. But I didn't hear the whole thing. But I don't know. I guess we'll see. More people read it. So we'll see.
Shit, Nettie said people switch loyalties in accordance to whims and the prospect of making money.
Of course, of course. When the money talks, that's when you really know where people where their interests lie.
Yeah.
It's-
What I'm gonna say is this, man. If I was in the position, if I was the guy, man, what I would do is draw up contracts, draw up an agreement, email them an agreement, and present them. Hey, this is what you agreeing to. This is how we both can benefit financially. Let's not come in here talking about I'm just doing this out of the goodness of the sector. Man, just present this shit like business. You trying to make money, they can make money. Make them make a decision. Let them make a decision whether or not they want to make money in these conditions or not, under these conditions. Period. All that other bullshit saying this and that means nothing. It means absolutely nothing. Because there's no contract. A verbal agreement doesn't even mean anything. Is what's written, what they can verify, and witness to. That determines. So I mean, I don't
Yeah.
get how this guy act like he was
Hmm.
so surprised that they would be against this, as if he was doing them a favor.
He probably did thought he was doing them a favor. I mean, look who he went through. He went through BGS and Kendra D. So they probably told him, yeah, they not they'll be so excited, they'll be so happy that they'll just go with it.
Right? And that didn't happen though.
No.
It went the direct opposite. I mean, the opposition to me, some of the stuff was legit. Then they started going to people had these beefs and everybody wanted to talk and stuff, and the guy started saying shit, and the guy was like, "Look, I ain't backing down. You know, we got issues." That dude was going at it too. He was coming with the heat. He was up there saying shit like "fuck this," and that nigga was cursing. That nigga was oppositional and shit. I was like, "Damn, he coming hard," but at the same time, man, you trying to buy, you're trying to seek. You have the from a group. You know, you just can't come in here doing that, man.
No.
You got to be, you know, as far as
No, you can't
you
come to the
should have,
back door.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
it.
yeah, go ahead, brother.
Yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, they were warned that this will happen, but
And then they were
they
saying,
were
I don't know if you heard this, but somebody was saying that they heard people saying it was a certain content creator that said something about to happen. Something like they said somebody was predicting this big news was about to happen. You know, they kept repeating that somebody was saying that. They didn't give the name, but they said somebody kept saying that.
I didn't hear anything, but you know me, I don't follow the Manosphere like I used to, you know. So,
Yeah,
but
I don't nowhere
I
near follow like that. I've only followed just a handful of people. You know,
right.
like I said, you know, tonight, you know,
Wait,
I'm doing my little, huh?
you know who did say that? I just
Who?
remember now, DJ Cooter. I think he was the one
Oh,
saying
Kuda
there was
was
some
the
big.
one that said that.
Yeah, it was Cooter. Yeah, because I remember I was
There's
listening to
something
him. He was
big
on
about
the
to
live stream.
happen.
Yeah. Nah, he didn't say
Oh
this,
wow.
but he was saying big changes was about to happen. So I remember him saying that.
Yeah, and that's what people were saying. They saying that this must have been it.
Right.
And O'Shea, like, look, man, I'm gonna do this. O'Shea say if they do something, he gonna call it Black Manosphere 2.0. It's gonna strictly be 2.0, man. That's how you gonna rebrand it.
We already had 2.0, 3.0, 4.0. I mean, how many point O's are you gonna have? Jeez. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, like I said, Kuda did predicted this. Well, not this, but he said there were big changes coming, and he was
Right,
saying that more people will try to make it mainstream, and should get they should get ahead of this before somebody stand. So
right,
we'll
right.
see how this goes. But
Yeah, it's gonna be very
yeah,
interesting. It's going to be very interesting to see how this develops and how the players, the major players, interact and the opposition of it. Like, you know, it's going to cause a whole lot of ruckus. It's going to make for interesting TV. I mean, interesting, you know, theater to watch. But you know, I'm just like, man, the whole thought was good. The execution of how you're going to get people on there. I mean, it sounded like to me this dude was willing to put a whole bunch of people in like their content up that you can watch. You know, you know,
yeah,
you never know, man. Who can blow up from this? Like I said, the smaller YouTuber, they're gonna be on this shit. the ones that's just starting out a channel, getting some, just getting a little bit of smoke with them or whatever, they're gonna be on this.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
And
So
but hey, Derell,
right.
that's something personal I need to talk to you about. If you know, can I send it to you in an email?
Yeah,
If it's
sure.
possible.
Hold on one second. Let me see my email. My email right here. You can send it. You can send whatever. Hit me up. Whatever. I'll respond to what have you. Man, what chaos rain is? Man, he just got on the panel. He disappeared. so, brother speaker, I'm gonna be on TPOT tonight, brother. You heard me?
You know, Chaos be busy. He be doing other stuff. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
gonna watch. I'm off.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna be
I'm,
on there tonight.
I'm
I know. I told the sector. I told the little
I'm,
Umar sector. I
I'm
said it may be
I'm
some fireworks tonight.
still on vacation till Sunday. Yeah, I heard you.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm gonna be watching. That's gonna be an interesting is over there.
You say what? Hello, brother. Speak. Can you hear me?
But yeah, I'll definitely hit you up. I guess. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I said I'll send you that email. A little bit later.
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you. Man, there's some bad StreamYard's working horrible today. Okay, he dropped out. Chaos Rain, are you there, brother? Oh, he on the road, so I'm gonna go ahead and take him out. All right. Yeah, man. So, guys, again, like I was saying, talking to everybody, I kind of sent the link out for those that wanted to come up. We talking about Umar Johnson sector, Manosphere sector. Hello, bro. Yeah, brother speaker, you there? Brother speak, can you hear me? Can you hear me, brother?
Hello.
Yeah, I'm here, brother.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So anything else has happened besides the big thing about the black man?
Has anything else happened? Not that I'm aware of. Not in the Manosphere per se. You still hearing the same little beefs from other people. Different stuff, and they're still talking about the petitions. Red's still doing that.
Oh Lord. Why? Just why? I mean,
Yeah, it's the
eh,
same old little stuff. Different things with different beefs. You seeing stuff with the TMAC. What you think about the TMAC, man?
TMAC.
Yeah, the
What
the
the hell?
the the,
What is
the
that?
hate men the hate men crew. We must be in a bad spot, brother. Speak, because it's not. I can't hear this.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Those some goofy women anyway. Like, hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not really surprised by them. They've been showing that they hate men, and so I'm not surprised, especially verbal. Not really surprised. This be the same woman crying about these dudes, but she still hang around these dudes. I, I'm like, how you gonna hang around, flirt with the same one in particular, the brunette guy? How you gonna hang with this dude, flirt with this dude, but then when he shows his ass, now you want to yell and scream and holler? I'm like, he been a weak ass dude, but y'all been hanging around him. So,
Come on, man, Rook. You
well,
don't
you
like
get
Rook?
you get what you get. So I don't feel no sympathy for him. These are the same type of women that complain about the same type of dudes. But yeah, these no, I'm like that dude. I'm like that when he went at the tie, calling him the GAY, but then he gonna this is the same dude talking about sleeping with having a threesome with another dude. I'm like,
Huh?
nah, bro. Hey, Mr. Fantastic, nah, fuck that. So I'm not really surprised. I'm not surprised that he. I'm not giving me
Man, you
problems,
Morgan, you coming in and out
but
bad.
I'll be in the chat, Derell.
Okay, all right. What's up, Psycho Candy?
I have a few words to say on him. They should call him the Bitter Baby Mama Crew, because that's
Oh
what a
shit!
couple of
Damn, you
them are.
coming with the heat? Wait a minute. Oh, Psych. What happened? You don't like him? What happened?
No, I don't. Look, man, I sit up there in Bomb's chat, right, and I watch them switch and flip flop and disrespect these men and talk about these men all kinds of ways in the chat. But then when it's a problem, when you say something about them or when you disagree with them, then it's an issue. And I know they're watching. Shout out to all the haters out there, because I know you want to be on the panel. Yeah, yeah.
Damn, Psycho Candy, you can't be coming with the fire, man. I didn't know you didn't like him.
I try to be gentlemanly like and calm and cordial, but people just don't allow for that to happen or take place, But I've seen how those women are over there. And it's like if you're be mad at the men that you dealt with or continue to deal with. Don't be mad at me or some other random Negroes on YouTube because of what some man in real life did to you. You know, those women are confused. They're confused. They don't know what they want. They flip flop and hop. If one says something, then they all follow. Arr, 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 arr. Yeah, we don't like black men. Yeah, we don't
Damn.
like black men. Them niggas is they're over with. Cancel black men 2021. Like that's it. That's what I've seen. Because once you get those women away from each other, they are completely different.
Wow. Well, I'm gonna say this now. Many people can see this and say, "Well, Psycho Candy, we think you acting like this in Sanders because of one particular girl that's in there." Well, how would you respond to that?
No, I've seen it. I've seen it all. I've seen it with all of them. I've seen it with all of them. It's not just one particular chick. It's all of them. I didn't even think Zito was like that. And
Cool.
then next thing you know, Zio's over here changing her name, adding the TMHC or the THMC. I'm like, what the hell? Zio too? They got you too? Damn, girl. You
Wow.
know?
I mean, I'll be honest with you, man. I actually think it's funny. I mean, I'm cool with. I mean, I don't really have any issues with any of them because I actually like um Verbal cool. I have no issues with Verbal. Let's see, I really have no problems with her. They're actually kind of funny to me. You know, I think what's her name? Queen of the Valley is. I'm real cool with her. I always see her. She speak to me when I'm in different places. I mean, I know they say a lot of crazy shit, but I just take it as jokes, man. I'm just gonna be honest with
Right,
you. But
right.
my whole thing with the thing with on Bomb Channel, it was becoming a lot with a lot of them coming up there. It kind of changed stuff. But hey, man, I can't tell Bomb how to run her channel. So, you know, if that's what she should
Well,
have
it's all
on there,
cool.
I have no problems.
It's all cool. She doesn't like me anyway. But this is all YouTube stuff to me, so I could care less. But that's all it is a bunch of women on a hoopla about nothing. So I don't really pay it too much attention or get into my feelings about it like Reg or some other individuals on here. Because I know it's just a bunch of women doing what they're gonna do. They're gonna yap, and they might be a little bit disrespectful, but it's whatever. I could tune all of that out and ignore that. But yeah, that's what I think of them. Um, as far as this guy who's claiming he's owns the Manosphere now, I don't know what's up with that. I really don't know
Well,
what's up with that.
he trademarked the name.
Interesting, really, really.
Yes, he
So
trademarked the name. They're mad because he went to Kendra D, a female, to try to get the ball rolling, get the business aspect of it going. He wants to post a manosphere on his online magazine that's going to attract a lot of different people to the manosphere. He has sponsorship, and a lot of guys are not happy the fact that he's doing this without talking to them directly.
right, well, I guess a lot of guys feel like they own the space. Like, well, why didn't you consult me first, nigga? Like something like that. But I mean, if you don't see if these guys put out products or something like with like the Black Manosphere on it or a magazine or something like a website, they could have been done this, but they were sitting around clowning around, like you said, kind of just sitting on their hands, not really doing much. And then the organization, everybody's trying to clamor and fight for the top title and status, to the point where nobody really can or wants to work together, in my opinion, at least from what I've observed. Because you have Tommy over here. Well, y'all niggas keep stealing from Tommy. Tommy started this. Tommy started that. And then you have other individuals. Well, I own the Manosphere and yada yada yada. But I don't know. To me, that fighting and lack of structure and organization when it comes to the men in the space kind of keeps things from being done or getting accomplished.
I agree with that. To me, it also showed the issues last when I saw it with the issues with black men not being able to resolve problems and the issues that come about with us as far as business wise. Um, you know, um, I think that kind of exemplified issues with black men not trusting one another, not doing business correctly. The brother was start having an ego and shit towards everybody. He started showing his ego. I mean, it was a mess, man. And so now it's going to be a lot of negativity coming out of this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm going to check the website out, and I'm going to see what how good the content is. That's I'm gonna give it a chance. You
Right,
know,
because
oh, go ahead.
there are a lot of people on here who are just kind of, from what it sounds like, they're just hating on the man and his little project because they didn't get to it first. And I have no hate. Quite frankly, I think it's kind of it's kind of comical, really. Um, but yeah, I'll probably check it out myself too when I can, and give it a look and see what they're on about. Because a lot of this stuff really isn't like really isn't productive in a way. Um, when they go about talking about finances, to me, you can't really teach finances. That's more of like a trial and error type of thing, a personal learn as you go type of thing. So when these guys get up here and talk about finances, it just doesn't. To me, we need stronger families. We don't need because we already have families out there. They have some half-assed families and broken families. Looking at you, single mothers, and the men who left, and got their
Right,
responsibility. But that's what we need. We need stronger families. We need because if you look at politicians, most politicians are family men. Those are the men that are going to get policy changes enacted, and a lot of people aren't really going to listen to single men like that.
right,
You know,
right. I want to go to this. I know this is in the other sector, in the Umar sector, but they said, "Hey, Derell, why is Smoke still keeping your name in his mouth about not checking Flacco?" Listen, man, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this 100 times, man. Whatever beef other YouTubers got in the Umar in the sector, I'm not trying to get in all those beefs. I ain't got time to be being a paying parent to grown men and women in the Umar sector. Whatever happens between him and Flacco, that's between him and them. I don't be in the sector like that all the time, particularly with all the drama and beef. I pop in, I pop out. I told you all a couple of weeks ago that my content is changing. I'm not gonna be doing Umar Johnson pro black content every day. I'm gonna be doing Manosphere content. I'm gonna be doing a little bit of Umar content, and I'm gonna be doing some mental health stuff and things like that. That's what it is. So um, he can say whatever. I spoke to Smoke this morning, man. He want to chop it up with me. So I'm gonna see what me and Smoke want to chop up and do some content business together. We gonna Sugar Spice. We gonna have a one-on-one about that. That's gonna be a question I'm gonna ask him. So about him and Flock, and then we'll see where it goes. So, but yeah, Psycho Candy, like man, this it was. I saw about the video yesterday was from Bernard Wright. It was like 4 hours long. Um, I watched it last night. I watched a good 2.5 hours of it. Like at the 1 hour, about the 1 hour, 30-minute mark, I start watching it and I skimmed through a few things and I saw how people gradually came up. Mainly when Dr. whatever his name is, the guy came up, the one that trademarked. I mainly paid attention when he came up and how it was just initial. Um, it was just an initial. They were initially in conflict with him, so uh, they kind of rejected. They didn't like the way he did things. I mean, it was kind of sneaky. I just think the guy don't understand how protective these guys are about their platforms, the Manosphere itself. Um, and I just think it deals a lot with the fact of the type of content that they present. Because let's be honest, this is not mainstream type content. This is a lot of this shit is actually unintellectual and dumb. To be honest with you, and
right,
I would not advise anybody to try to apply red pill concepts to your life. And I think that this shit can be misconstrued. I'm gonna say this. I think one of the biggest issues that a lot of these guys say so much stupid shit that they know that if it gets to the mainstream, they're gonna make a mockery of them for stuff that they said. I really do. You know, out of the people that were on that list, there's probably two people on there, like O'Shea and somebody else that like really like maybe game changer and O'Shea that don't really do stuff in an intent to think this is like you could tell they're entertaining. But see, all them other Negroes, these Negroes think you should live like this. Like these Negroes try to put on this persona as if they act like this in real life. And I have a problem with that for me.
right. Because I was telling like when I was back in high school, I was telling guys about like MGTOW and all of that, and they were just looking at me like, "What the hell is wrong with you two?" you know?
Exactly. But see, they got Negroes like that who who claim that they eat and sleep this shit. Like they live like this in real life and they pumping and dumping and they doing all this other crazy shit. And so imagine you see your stuff on Fox Soul or somebody then took a snippet of what you said and they mischaracterized it in a certain way.
Sounds like Dennis Sperling.
Yeah. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. All right, brother, I'm back. But yeah, man. So yeah, Dennis Furley be saying some crazy ass shit too. I hadn't been watching his content. I see some of his posts. He be posting some crazy shit.
Yeah.
And I be sitting there laughing at this dude. And he right here in Houston too.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, he's like a personal injury lawyer or something. I've never heard of him, so
Yeah,
he can't be that
yeah, man.
that well known.
I like Dennis. Stop with this. All that. But the lead attorney, I actually like the lead attorney's content.
My problem with Dennis is that his content is like Dr. T. Hassan Johnson's. It's like, woe is me, pity me, the black man. Black men and boys are suffering, and it's just awful. We're victims, and it's not how like they're trying to make it out to be, which is why it's so comical.
I'm gonna say this, man. Tia Son Johnson needs to be ashamed of himself for being in academia and producing this and saying shit like this. And to be honest with you, when he came out about his personal life and how he didn't have sex with his wife, and for man, I'm like, he made himself look real weak. Like I tell people all the time, man, the internet is not for you to be divulging your personal life and
Exactly.
shit. He looked crazy, man. I'm like, and I know he with BGS and all that shit, but I'm like, dude, you look real weak for saying the stuff saying, and then he say this stuff about he historically looks for literature to support how black women, quote unquote, I guess, um, took advantage of black men, or they wasn't loyal to them, or they betrayed them. And I'm like, Tia son, stop it.
Right, and all of this content is so pessimistic.
Yeah.
Honestly, I have nothing else better to do. That's why I tune into this stuff. I go to work and I come home. That's my life. I don't go out anywhere. I don't do anything. I live on the internet. But when I was talking to some Uber drivers, a lot of them don't live on the internet. They live in the real life. So I was like asking this woman, like, "Have you heard of Kevin Samuels?" She was like, "No." And it's like it's so weird. It really is like very weird, and it shows that I've been in this stuff like too deep, and I want to get out. I
Well,
want to get out.
I'm gonna say this, man. This stuff is entertaining. If it ain't with anything, it's entertaining. My thing is that when people try to bring real life solutions and try to bring people down to reality, and they get stuck in this internet, some people get they get fanatical with this shit, and they don't know when to turn the switch off, and they start saying all kind of crazy stuff that don't make any sense, and they expect you to just be like okay with it. And I'm looking at them like, dude, do you realize the dumbass shit that you're saying? Like tonight, when I go on Prophet of Thought series tonight at 8:30, I expect to see a bunch of BS in the chat because I'm only going to talk about stuff that's real. I'm not on here to be given information just because you want me to say stuff that you agree with.
Right, and the guys who are watching these dudes' channels, like these younger guys, like myself, or around my age range, I don't. They've got to be feeling like how I'm feeling. Like this is just dull and boring and pessimistic. I mean, they probably go out, but me, I don't. I just stay in my room, and this is my life, practically. If I'm not working, But that's why I like your content. That's why I appreciate your content because you talk about things that are real. real life solutions. You talk about stuff that people actually deal with. Meanwhile, a lot of these people want to just be focused on being entertained all the time, or saying something that like saying something that supports their, what do they call that? Is it cognitive bias? Or
Yeah.
it could be cognitive dissonance. Something that supports what they believe.
Right. You're right. Exactly though. But you're right though. That's what they do, for the most part. But I mean, but hey, you got to have some balance. Are you there?
Oh yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, you have to have some balance.
Right.
Right. So man, I'm about to go ahead and wrap this up, brother. So any last words?
Good time as always. Thank you for inviting me up to the panel, and I do have my reminder set for tonight, 8:30. So I will be tuning into uh, your cameo on TPOT's channel. So
All right. Well, I'll see you then, man. You have a good day, okay?
thank you. You too.
All right. All right, guys. This is D. Derell with the Conscious Clientele. I'm out again, guys. Check me out on the Prophet of Thought series at 8 p.m. tonight. You all have a great day. Peace.